Good morning, 1 Million Cups. How's everybody doing today? Are we excited to be in the library today, letting our brains grow and all these fun things that we're going to learn here today? Yeah, we're allowed, at least I'm allowed to be loud in the library right now. All right, so welcome to 1 Million Cups. Let's see here. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate all of your time and attention. My name is Flip. I am one of the organizers. These are all the organizers, and Kevin is also part of our organizing team. This is our lead organizer, Samantha. So let's give it up for Samantha. And we've got Nico over here. Nobody likes Nico? Come on. And we have Paul as well. And again, Kevin over here doing our media, which we very much appreciate as well. And Jenna and Georgia are home, so don't clap for them. No, I'm kidding. So 1 Million Cups is brought to us, each of us, by the Kauffman Foundation. And the whole purpose of 1 Million Cups is to get together all around the country every Wednesday, entrepreneurs getting together and sharing in a cup of coffee, which, if you count all the entrepreneurs, might be even more than 1 million cups. But that's the whole concept of 1 million cups. Let's see here. We would like to thank our coffee roaster, is Kirsty over there. So Kirsty, would you like to come up here and let the people know about how amazing you are? Let's give it up for Kirsty.
Hey guys, my name is Kirsty. I am with Sleepy Turtle Coffee Co. It's a mobile coffee shop located here in Colorado Springs. I do a lot of pop-ups along the Front Range, go up to Estes Park, Boulder, stuff like that. But I also have wholesale and private labeling and some newer things that just came down the pipeline. Started a partnership with Old Al Bread Company along with Johnny's Green Gardens to do a community shared agriculture. That's actually being hosted Tuesdays starting September 13th at the Next Us. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that later.
Thank you, Kirsty. Doing amazing things in our community. Next, we have our coffee sponsor. And we have Nico as our coffee sponsor. So here you go.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, so hello, I'm Nico. I go by the Growing Guru, and I run a eco-friendly landscaping company. So if you need any help trimming or fertilizing your stuff this season, definitely feel free to give me a call and I'll leave some flyers. Thank you.
Thank you, Nico. Next, we have our coffee cup sponsor. I do see anybody from the SBDC or BBB, but the cups are brought to us by the SBDC and BBB, and we thank them for that. So here in the beginning, do we have any community announcements? If you have any community announcements, come on up so we can let the people know what's going on.
So let me recap what community announcements are. They're typically, I'll bring it over here. Typically, you just come up, say what the community announcement is. It's usually something that's free for the community or something specific to the entrepreneur community. We've given special allowance for some people. When you ask ahead of time, if you work, for example, Exponential Impact, Junior Achievement, Epic, or El Pomar, certain companies that are a part of the entrepreneur community, they need a little bit more time. So when we have space like this, then we give a little bit of time. So Coral's going to announce first. This is a special permission. Sometimes people use community announcements to do a pitch, who they are, what they do, and then we have to grab the mic from them, and that's not what it's for. But special permission today for this one.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So I represent Exponential Impact in the Survive and Thrive program. We have grant money to give away to local business owners. So if you are in Colorado Springs, you have 1 to 500 employees, and if you are a sole proprietor, you are an employee, so you count. And you can show any impact from COVID. We would love to help you out and give you up to $50,000 in grant money and some programming. So if you have any questions, I have flyers, we have our website, or you can come and see me at the end of the meeting.
Hello. This month at Brush Crazy, we are doing a painting for a cause for the time banks. So that's going to be, Samantha's in charge of that one. But it's going to be on Sunday, September 25th from 2 to 6 p.m. So if you come in and paint something, canvas, ceramic, woods, we're donating 50% back of all proceeds to the time banks.
Hi, I'm Cam, and this is a little selfish because next week I present and I don't like doing this at all. But I do have an announcement that today, again, was the motorless Wednesday in Garden of the Gods. So and this is why I'm dressed this way, you could ride your bike or hike through Garden of the Gods from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. with no cars. And it is really fun. There's one more for this summer. It will be September 28th. That's it. Oh, sorry.
Hi, I'm Kelly with the Alzheimer's Association Central Southern Colorado. We just want to invite everybody to our Walk to End Alzheimer's. That's going to be Saturday, October 1st in Memorial Park, and we would love to see you all there. And I have these bookmarks with a QR registration code if anybody would like one.
Sorry, guys, I forgot one important piece of information, which is that the applications are due Friday, like 2 days from now. So a little bit of a time crunch, but I'm here to help you if you have any questions.
And last community announcement is Nerd Night and Memoirs. So Nerd Night, third Wednesday of every month, free. Just show up to Kawadi and learn fun things. And Memoirs is where people tell their stories, also free at Kinship Landing on the last Monday of every month. So go check those fantastic events out. And I think next, Paul is coming up, or Nico is coming up.
Announcement. So there's one more announcement with the What If Festival is coming up, and specifically for the CSA box, we're gonna have a fun interactive booth. I'm sponsoring it with my composting and landscaping company, so it's gonna be like, what is compostable? And you guys are all invited. It's free to get into the festival to come check out this game and all the fun booths. It's on September 10th from 10 to 4. So.
Does anyone know what the What If Festival is?
The festival.
Does anyone know what the What If Festival is? Nobody. Okay, a few people. Who's ever been to the What If Festival? Okay, so this is a good announcement. So keep going, Nico.
Yeah. Where's
there-
it at?
It's in downtown. They
Actually shut down
Yeah.
the streets in downtown. So you get to just walk around and imagine.
Yeah, so the Pikes Peak Center is, if you know where that is, it mostly surrounds that area. There are no sales at this particular festival. Every single booth has an interaction, and then if you're intrigued by the interaction, then you can ask, oh, what does this have to do with 1 Million Cups? 1 Million Cups will have a booth as well. So we'll be doing an interaction. If anyone wants to volunteer to help at the booth, it's going to be myself and Carla Wink from the Better Business Bureau. We're going to be in the sun all day, exhausted. So if you want to bring us a cold beverage or come take over for a little bit so we can go into the shade or go play some other games and see what else is going on, you're all welcome for that.
Yeah, so to answer the last question, we're going to have a little demonstration, so come check it out, and maybe some free samples. I can't disclose too much, but we might be giving out some bread, or for instance, that will be in the CSA box that we're doing. Well, right now it just consists of fresh local bread. Baker. There's many different. I'm sure that some people know. I call it something different than most people. Yes, that's it. That's the right one.
So repeat it because they can't hear on the...
Community supported agriculture. Right. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Thank you. Next up.
Morning, everybody. I'm Paul DiDiego with Pizza Paul's Perfect Pies. I'd like to thank the library for hosting us here today, and Yeah, we've through the month of August done a partnership with the library where they've come and spoke each month, each week. We had the business librarian and the law librarian, and then the maker space, and then the nonprofit section as well. And now we have this week because there's 5 weeks and 5 Wednesdays in August here. So yeah, they're a really great resource and partnership to have. And oh. Jennifer, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Yeah, she can stay. Come on up. So she's going to give us a tour today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here today to give you a tour of the makerspaces and the studios and some of the other resources we have here at Library 21C. My name is Jennifer Eltringham. I'm a senior librarian in creative services, which oversees all those spaces. My main job is to kind of organize programming for all of the spaces that we have across town. We have 4 here at Library 21C, the East Library, Sand Creek, and our co-location with the Manitou Arts Center. And yeah, I'm excited to talk to you about all the resources we have here today. Thank you. Actually, I probably need to be on the desk, kind of at like 10:15 or so, but I will be there in the makerspace, so if we have questions or things that we don't get to, you can always pop by after your meeting is done, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you, Jennifer. So today's not a normal meeting. We don't have our regular presenters, but we tried to prepare you for that. So there's a few people that said, I didn't get the email. On 1millioncups.com, if you have your profile, you just have to go to Colorado Springs and follow Colorado Springs. That way you do get our emails. Each week, I send out an email either on Monday or Tuesday to let you know who the presenters are. We've never done something like this before, so we tried to announce it at least 5 or 6 weeks now, but still some people missed it, which is totally fine. So yeah, when we're done here, it'll just be open forum here in the room, and then wherever Jennifer takes you, so we can all go as one group, and then trickle through. You know, it's a public library, so we're allowed to go wherever we want after that. So if you revisit some of those spaces, that's going to be available. And then Flip had another announcement he was going to do. I feel like I'm a little bit off. I feel like there was something else I was going to say before we officially get off into the maker spaces and things like that. So I'll look at this again. Luke's not here, but he might come in just a second. This is a private invitation for all 1 Million Cups people. You can bring a +1 or let us know who you're inviting. This is a celebration of entrepreneurship. There were over 10 people that went through the program of the Torch Grants, and then they competed along the way, and 3 people this evening will receive, and we will celebrate these 3 people that are receiving a $45,000 grant. So you can hear what they're doing in their business, how they got the grant, and then the next Torch Grant program will begin sometime January, February. So if you fit into the sports industry, outdoor industry in Colorado Springs, then you can go through this program and win your own $45,000 grant next year. This program helps people scale from 0 to $1 million. So if you've ever gone to $1 million with your company, you might know that somewhere in between 0 and $1 million, you hit a place where you have to redo everything because it's like having a brand new business when you scale up. So we all want to get there, right? This actually helps prevent that speed bump because that does tend to slow things down, or you have to revamp the whole thing. So this helps you go from 0 to $1 million without that speed bump in there. Thank you. I will, this is, and it's at UCCS Burger Hall, Wednesday, October 12th. Doors open at 5:30. Free heavy appetizers and alcohol. Sponsored by All Pro Capital and Goat Patch Brewery. So you can just come. It's a great date night. So that's why I said you can bring a +1. But the tickets are limited, which 300 doesn't sound like a very big limitation, but we just started ticket sales 3 weeks ago, and we're almost a third of the way full on tickets, and the recipients haven't invited their family yet, so we know that's going to be a big 100 of that. So we basically have about 120 tickets left, so you'll definitely want to secure that ticket before we get too far. But Flip must be looking something up. You said you had... Well, you need... Here.
Are at the library. The next Nerd Night will have Ben Dalby from the Pikes Peak Library district, and we're going to nerd out about all the amazing things that the library offers. And they really do offer a lot of amazing things. So thank you, library people.
Our usual space sponsor at the Next Us is Judy Pairing. We'd like to thank her for all of the awesome time there. And Kevin, would you like to come up and it's our media sponsor, Kevin Fedde.
Hey everyone, I'm Kevin, and this is very loud, and I can't control that, so sorry about that. But, my name is Kevin, like I said. I do photography, video, live stream, and drone stuff, so if you need help with any of that, definitely let me know. Thanks.
He's going to be recording some more videos. A lot of people always ask us if we have kind of like an orientation for our members here in the audience. While we don't, eventually we will, because Kevin is making some of that content. So we're going to film some of that today too. If today is the very first time you've ever been to 1 Million Cups, could you raise your hand and let us know? And we can make sure that, wow, that's great. And you too, right? No? So if you have any questions, the organizers are here to help you, but all the community members, we call you caffeinators. So if you've ever invited someone to 1 Million Cups, if you've ever encouraged someone to present, you're a caffeinator. And actually, that is what I wanted to do today. I want to highlight how awesome it is to be an organizer. I've been an organizer for 4 years. The average organizer worldwide is for 5 years, but we only ask our organizers to commit to 1 or 2 years. And I've gone for 4 years, which I love, but it is time for me to pass the torch, especially of the lead organizer. Lead organizer is only meant to be the lead organizer for 1 year. I took over right during COVID, so that's kind of why I've extended that. I'm not going to exit suddenly, and even if I step down as lead organizer, I would still be a regular organizer for a while till everyone felt really good, because I look forward to stepping into the alumni organizer piece where I just get to be social and I don't have to facilitate anything. I don't have to, be that involved. So maybe another year or so I would be. But as an organizer, you guys know that if you do a presentation, you're in your first 1 to 5 years of business, you present, you get support from the community. The Kauffman Foundation provides these really nice mugs, so you get one of these. And every time you do an update presentation, which would be every 12 months, then you get another one. So if we get new mugs, you get another one. Well, we also get things from corporate. So corporate does a lot of training for us that we can pass on to you guys. But 1 Million Cups celebrated 10 years this year. In Colorado Springs, we're celebrating 8 years next month, actually. So next month is our 8th year in Colorado Springs. Yeah, that deserves an applause. So the Kauffman Foundation sent only the organizers these mugs. Only the organizers get these super cool shirts. So if you want a shirt like this, you have to become an organizer. And then once a year, they do some things online, and they send us this huge kit with some coffee and a really nice mug and all kinds of goodies. Headquarters is in Kansas City, so we got some barbecue sauce, we got some really nice trail mix, stuff like that. So there are a lot of perks to being an organizer, but you do commit 3 to 5 hours a week, including the time that we're here together. So if this seems like something that you'd like to do, get more involved in the entrepreneur community, support entrepreneurs. Maybe you're at a place in your business where you're brand new and you have some extra time, or you've scaled to the place where you have enough employees where you can commit some time to give back to the community. So we always are looking for more organizers so that we can scale and give more attention to each of the people in the audience and more volunteers for the What If Festival and all that good stuff. All right, I think we kind of went through everything, so I'm gonna give the mic to Jennifer, or maybe she doesn't need the mic, maybe we're ready to go. She's nodding, so let's all just follow her. Are we gonna go to the studio first? Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll be here in this room till 11 o'clock. So if you want to come back and mingle after you're done with the makerspace and all that, I will be here in this room. So you guys have fun.